So, Kyle, I know that you've asked at one point or another why we haven't done a required viewing on James Cameron's The Abyss.
You're damn right I have.
Well, it turns out it's never been released on Blu-ray.
Oh, well, that's uplifting.
James Cameron's The Abyss has never been released on Blu-ray, and according to Dark Horizons, The Abyss is one of the holy grails in terms of Blu-ray releases. The 1989 sci-fi drama, which first released a solid, if according to them, problematic theatrical cut, followed 2 years later by a highly acclaimed special edition. What appears to be a 4K HDR remastering of The Abyss is underway, showing a photo of the film's opening credits playing in a studio at eFilm with the caption, "This is happening on stage 1 this weekend," along with the hashtags The Abyss Blu-ray, color grading 4K, HDR, etc., etc., etc. And hopefully this means 4K Blu-rays and video on demand releases are on the way. Cameron has also previously indicated a long overdue remaster of True Lies.
My man.
As well. How do you feel about the fact that it hasn't been available this whole time? A James Cameron film, no less.
How dumb are you people? How about that?
This was the first film ever to win an Academy Award for its CG effects. Tron should have been, but it wasn't nominated because the Academy thought it was cheating.
It didn't exist yet. Yeah, exactly. No, man, listen, I think it's disappointing that this is one of those movies that's too good to get lost in the dust, and lo and behold, it does. It's very frustrating.
I'm glad that the news that we're getting is that it's being digitally remastered for 4K and not that it's being rebooted or
remade.
Or remade, you know. So if them keeping it in some vaults for all this time means that they were doing that to keep some hack from trying to reboot, then that's cool. I'm fine with that. Because I did like the picture, and getting it, you know, remastered with the awesome technology that I have to watch cinema on, I think it's going to be cool to watch.
I'll tell you right now, TJ, if The Abyss was ever rebooted or remade, the puns would never end about its title and original ideas in Hollywood.
Amen.
The Abyss.
Which version do you prefer, theatrical or extended?
Golly, you know, I honestly go back and forth on that. I mean, so the theatrical did its thing and it was much more essentialist, I think, but like the full cut it makes it interesting. It adds weight, but it almost it seems it leaves unanswered questions, you know, like, oh, like where did the big tsunami go? You know, for example.
I go back and forth on it. Well, I think in the first case, there were too few questions answered. In the second case, too many questions were answered. The commentary,
yeah,
I thought the commentary was, and I've said this before, a little on the nose in the
Correct.
special edition, but
Correct.
I prefer, in this case, I mean, the whole film is about that mystery, so I prefer having a few of those questions answered as opposed to nothing in the original.
But honestly, what else were they referring to? You know, what else could they be referring to? Like, it's not even that it was that much of a mystery necessarily. They just put a vision in your head to match what was going on in the psyche of the aliens.
I mean, they added a purpose for the aliens as opposed to them being there.
I mean, and yet if we knew the purpose in Close Encounters, we'd have felt disappointed. Just saying.
Well, the purpose was about us coming together and creating contact. That's why they were doing the notes. So, I mean, there was an agenda, an alien agenda.
God damn it, Demos.
Like I said, we're talking about The Abyss. We're going to head down there at one point or another.